Good morning, dear students. Today we will be learning a new lesson. Okay, our syllabus last lesson, that is chapter number 9, verbs perfect tense. So what is perfect tense? Perfect tense indicates an action that started in the past and is still connected with the present in some or the other way. Okay. So in the perfect tense, the action begins in the past, but one or the other way, कुछ न कुछ तरीके से, okay, at the present moment, it is connected with the present. At the present moment, it is connected with the present. Okay, let's take the page number 72 in your textbook. That, okay. It shows an action that has been completed just now or some time back in the immediate past, but the impact of that has remained now too. So dear students, here I have taken an example. I have studied in modern high school. So a child is telling that I have studied in modern high school. That means action completed when? In 2000, we can imagine that in 2000 it started. The action began in past. In 2013 it completed and the person has changed the school. So from 2000 to 2013 the person was studying in the model high school. And at the time of the speaking also the person is connected with it. Okay, one or the other way it is connected with it. Okay, so the present perfect tense indicates an action that started in the past and is still connected with the present in some or the other way. That means the students is remembering the past school, or he is telling to that he had been studying, that I have studied in modern high school. Okay, so again there are four types of structures we have to learn, like we have learned present, past and futures. In the perfect tense also there are four types of structures. One is affirmative, negative, interrogative and WH question. So first is affirmative. Same sentence we will learn in negative, interrogative and WH question. So first one is I have played football. So I is a subject in a sentence. Have is an auxiliary verb. Okay. Have is an auxiliary verb. Played is a main verb. That means it is a verb number 3, or we call it the past participle form of the verb. The third form of the verb we used in the perfect tense. Okay. Verb number 1 is used. That means the present tense is used in the present tense. Past tense. Verb number 2, that is a past tense, we use in the past tense. And verb number 3, that is a past participle form of the verb, that we use in the perfect tense. So I have played a football. So I is a subject, have is a auxiliary verb and played is a main verb, that means a verb number 3, the past participle form of the verb. Now second sentence is negative. Now what we have to do? We have to just add here not. Okay, in order to show the negative form, we have to add just or not with that in order to show the negative form of the sentence. So sentence goes like that: I have not played football. Again the same thing we are learning. I is subject, have is an auxiliary verb plus not. Okay, main verb, the verb number 3, past participle form of the verb. Interrogative sentence. Now interrogative sentence. What is interrogative sentence? Okay, there we have to take, what we have to take? Have will change into has. What will happen here? Have will change into has. Now, here instead of I, we will take the name of a boy. So here we will take Ranjan. So the Ranjan is there. So Ranjan is there. So naturally the verb have will change into has. Ranjan played well. Has Ranjan played well. Okay. So instead of I, we have taken the name of a person, that is a Ranjan. That means it is a third person singular. So we can't use have. For the third person singular, we also always use has. So the to be verb will be taken at the front. Has Ranjan played well. Okay. So the person Ranjan has played football. So has the Ranjan played well. So this is our interrogative sentence. And the WH questions, how we will change using the WH word. So we will change the sentence like this. What have you played? What have you played? Okay, what have you played? Here the has is a auxiliary verb, Ranjan is a subject, and played is a main verb. Okay, verb number 3, past participle form. What is an interrogative word? Have is a auxiliary verb, you is a subject in a sentence, and played is a main verb, the past participle form of the verb. So this is the core structure of the sentence: affirmative, negative, interrogative, and WH in the present perfect tense. Now let us go to the using the present perfect tense. Where do we use the present perfect tense? So the first point is we use present perfect tense to indicate a finished action. Remember, it to indicate a finished action. That means the action has already been completed in impact in the but the impact, that means the result of the action is still remain in the present. To indicate a finished action that has an impact means the result of the action in the present is still remaining. For the example, Pritam has found his watch. Pritam, the action has finished in the past. That means in the past he had lost his watch, but at the present moment he has found it. Okay, the impact of that remained now. To convey information on news. Okay, past, present perfect tense is also used to convey the information on news. The Prime Minister has signed the peace treaty. Okay, the Prime Minister, to convey the message. Also we use present perfect tense for repeated action till the present. The repeated the action has taken till the present moment. That means I have listened to the song 4 times in the afternoon. From the afternoon, now this is the 4th time that I have listened this song. That means it is a repeated action till the present time it is happening. And the last point, to indicate an action that is started in the past and is still continuing. Okay, the action started in the past, but at the present the still action is going on. That means I have always admired. I have always, the word always. The word always indicates that action has started in the past and still it is continuing. Means that in the past the person was always admiring. At the present moment also the person is admiring. Okay. So dear students, before we go to the exercise, the present perfect tense indicates an action that started in the past and still connected with the present, one or the other way. I have started the example, the core structure of the sentence, and using the present perfect tense. Write down these points in your notebook before you start writing your exercise. Now let us go through the exercise. Let's practice about present perfect tense. So fill in the blanks using the present perfect tense. I come. So already they have done, and we know on the page number 15 when we learned about the table, for the perfect tense we use the to be verb have. So have come to your school to demonstrate a few things about using computers for your studies. As we, so the verb is a see, and the third form of the verb see change into seen. So as we have seen recently, the computer is a very important tool in the modern world. How many of you use we have to change into perfect tense, that means have used computers before. Don't worry if you have not used, we have to use not used the computer before. I have learned to use the computer recently. Dear students, we have learned the regular and irregular verbs, so here accordingly to we have to use it. Number B is we know about that pollution has become, third person, has become a threat to our survival. Before the Industrial Revolution in the 19th century, people lived more in harmony with their immediate environment. With the spread of indus- uh, industrialization, the problem of pollution has increased. ED. When the Earth's population was much smaller, no one believed population would never present a serious problem. With the increasing population on the planet, it has become. Okay, it is there, so we have to use has. It has become apparent that there are limits. Pollution is one of the signs that humans have existed those limits. Number C, I have invited with the I, we, you, and they we use have, you know that, and with the third person singular we use has. A few friends to join us for dinner. We have not seen negative sentence them in a while. I have kept the menu simple. I have been to the market and I have bought the meat I will cook. I have planned to make some pulao to with it. Will that be alright? So these exercise we have completed together with the using the to be verb, regular and irregular verbs, present perfect tense. Let's go to the next exercise. Change the sentence as directed by the using the present perfect tense. So dear students, according to the structure of the sentence, affirmative, negative, interrogative and WH question, we have to change it. So I have lost my pen. So we have to use WH question. So what have you lost? What means आपने क्या lose किया है. So what have you lost? Second sentence is my father has bought a computer for me for my birthday. Again we have to change into WH questions. So your friend or somebody is asking, so how will you answer it? So you can answer like this: what has your father bought for you for your birthday? Or here we have to ask a question. Okay, somebody is asking your question for your birthday, what your father has bought. So what has your father bought for you for your birthday? Third, have you seen it? Here we have to change into your say no interrogative. That means have you seen it? Okay, taking the to be verb have at the first. So have you seen it? I have noticed it. Negative, it is very easy to change. So I have not noticed it. We have been to Bangalore too many times. Interrogative sentence. So taking the to be verb have at the front and subject afterwards, that have you ever been to Bangalore? Okay. Diya wants to finish her MA. Negative interrogative. So has Diya not finished her MA? Okay. Has Diya not finished her MA? We have to change into negative interrogative. He has not asked for a bicycle. Affirmative sentence we have to change it. So he has asked for a bicycle. Okay, he has, sentence is in negative but we have to change into affirmative means positive. So he has asked for a bicycle. The embroidery on this dress has been done by father. Yes and no interrogative. So has the embroidery on this dress been done by your father? He has been told about our plan. Negative. He has not been told about our plan. And the last sentence we have to change into affirmative. He hasn't read much of Shakespeare. Negative sentence we have to send into positive in affirmative. So he has read much about Shakespeare. He has read much about Shakespeare. Now, dear, we will go to the using the present perfect tense. Okay, already we have learned that according to the picture we have to go through. So, here the picture is there on the page number 75. Okay, here the instruction is written. Look at the following pictures using present perfect tense forms of the words given in the box. Write what has happened in the picture in column B. So column A and B, what happens before and what happens after. So here first sentence is there. See, the table is there. So there are so many. So we have to take. Okay, table is there and there is the organize the table. In the second B is written organize the table. So you have to write like this sentence. I have organized my study table. I have organized my study table. In the second picture we see that a girl is sitting near the window but the window is not open, and the second picture we see that the girl is opening the window. Okay, so here in the box it is given open the window. So how will you change into? Okay, how will you change into perfect tense? So we can write the sentence like that. Kyra has opened the window. How will you write? Kyra has opened the window. In the third picture we see that one girl and a boy sitting and reading a book, and other picture we see that they both are sleeping. So here it is written, means here it is written go to bed. We can take a option because we see two children are gone to bed. So go to bed. So Ranjan and Ranjana have gone to bed. What it is? Ranjan and Ranjana have gone to bed. Now let us go to the other picture, that is, okay, a storm is there, and other picture the storm is stopping. So here in the option it is given about. Okay, here in the storm stops, in the box it is given a word. So we can form a sentence of the present perfect tense. The storm outside has stopped now. The storm outside has stopped now. Number E, we can see that door is open. Okay, another picture we see the door is closed, and where the door is open the mother and father I think standing, or I think they are planning to go out. So here in the box the word is given. What the word is given? Go out. So with using the go out we have to use. So my parents have gone out for a walk. Okay, my parents are gone out for a walk. Number F, here we see a picture, a school is there. Okay, one tree is standing. Second picture we can see a tree is falling. So in the book is given tree falls. So how will you form the sentence? The tree outside my house has fallen down. Next picture Z. In one picture a girl is talking with the phone, and second picture she is keeping the phone. So here in the box the word is given for that. What it is? Put the phone down. Okay, for that picture a word is given, put the phone down. So what we have will make it. So Ramya has put the phone down after talking to her friend. The last picture we see a grandfather is reading a newspaper, other he is keeping down. So here the word is given in the box that finish reading. So how will you form the sentence? So grandpa has finished reading the newspaper. So according to the picture we supposed to make the sentence into present perfect tense. Now let us go to the exercise number 2, that is again on page number 77. So fill in the blanks with a simple past tense or the present perfect tense of the verbs given in brackets. Mention the tense used. So which tense we are using we have to mention here. So already they have done one for us. The most glorious target of world mountain climbers has been. So has been is in perfect tense. To reach the highest spot on the earth. The first organized attempt to reach the world's highest peak. The verb is take, so it will become took, and it is a simple past tense. Placed from the northern Tibetan side in 1922. It was, in the bracket the verb lead is given. So here the sentence is in simple present tense, so we will use the same verb lead by George Malario. He survived will become survived past tense, so it is a simple past tense verb. The expedition and came close to the summit 2 years later, but disappeared. The word disappear becomes disappeared by adding ed, and it is a simple past tense verb. On Everest, North is right on 29th May 1953. The New Zealander Imud Hillary and Tenzing Norgay make becomes made. It is in simple past tense. Each to the top of the first time in the world. Since then, more than 550 climbers from 20 centuries have reached present perfect tense. Okay, have reached the summit. Junko Tibi of Japan was simple past tense verb we are using here, to be verb. The first woman to stand on the top of the world. She climbed simple past tense. The Everest in 1975. Everest expeditions have climbed. Climb became climbed ed present perfect tense. More than 95 lives, including those of 40 sharpers so far. So dear students, these are the 3 exercise. Exercise number 2 and this picture exercise sentences you have to write down in your notebook, as well as all these 2 exercises also write down in your textbook as well as in notebook. Have a good day and thank you.